Hey, what's up guys? So lately I've been seeing a lot of like how-to videos on the internet, like how to produce and how to make beats. So I figured I'd try one out and see if anyone's interested in stuff like that. But you know, I've seen a lot of videos say like how to make a beat like Posty, how to make a beat like Drake, stuff like that. I don't really know how to do that, so I figured I'd just So this is my home studio. This is where I make all my tunes. This is where the magic happens, per se. All of my songs that you've heard are produced here. It's nothing really fancy. I make it all in-house, pretty much all by myself. You know, today was a bit of a snowy, emotional day, so I was thinking that I would just go ahead and make a somber song for you guys. Let's get some hip-hop going. Let's go. Hey, what's up guys? So, I fucked up. I lost all the footage and the audio, so I'm just gonna have to redo this, and bear with me. You're gonna have to just follow along really fucking quickly because god damn it, I'm not gonna repeat any of my shit. This is just the percussion, the beats. Yeah, fuck it, you get it, you understand, it's really easy. This pad I actually made yesterday using the synth Harmor, or how the fuck you're supposed to pronounce Harmor. I'm gonna say Harmor because it harms my soul. It's expensive. I'm not gonna buy it. I never really use it. I only used it yesterday because I thought, like, fuck it, I've never really used it. I found out that you can't save the project when you're using it. So what I had to do is I had to export it by itself into a separate WAV file, and that's why it looks like this. I just named it Pad Loop because it's a paddy loop. I'll throw up the piano roll on screen while we're listening to it. Alright, there you go. It's pretty repetitive, nothing really too fancy about it. For this part right here, actually what is this? I can't even remember. It looks like this is a bass, so if you can imagine like there's a bassist just like shredding this solo. So you know what? I'll put a little bassist guy up on screen so you don't have to imagine. You can actually experience it in all its full bassist glory. Here we go. Ooh, right there, I forgot to talk about this. So I actually did something a little fancy because I'm fucking epic and you guys should pray to me because I am Jesus. Look at this, I broke up the notes. So there's actually a lot of notes going on here. I know, right? Crazy, earth-shattering, you've never heard that before in a song. I got all those three elements that I talked about and we're gonna listen to them all together. Here we go. Huh. Well, would you look at that over there? Not too shabby if I do say so myself. If we move back, we'll see that I actually put a little bit of an intro. It's basically this pad. Okay, clicked on it again, so it was over here, and then I clicked on that, and then I clicked on this, and then I just renamed it reverse pad because I reversed it. And then I changed the color to purple. Is that like too advanced for you? Hold up, we'll slow it down. No, I'm just fucking kidding. But it sounds pretty cool going into it because it reverses the chord progression and it gives it that sort of like extra melancholy feel because it's backwards. I'm just gonna show you this too. This is just a little bit of a snare pattern that I threw together that I thought was pretty interesting. These are the notes for it. Alright, sounds cool, right? There's a little anticlimactic going into the kick, though. I mean, like, right? So, what I always do, almost always, I find another random sound and then I make it into a transition riser noise. I need to check the capture on that because that was a weird. I wonder what that's looked like. Oh, whoops. Fuck me, dude. All right, dude. Anyway, so what I do for this is it's just the basic sound. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you without the effects so you can know what it sounds like. We'll listen to it all together now. All right, fuck yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to the hook. Hopefully I can be done because I hate recording backups. And we're back. Right down here really quick, I'm gonna say it. This one is super simple too. A little bit of an energy adder to the mix. All you do is go through that sample pack that I'm having the link description below. Find something under cymbals and crashes, I guess. Find something. It doesn't fucking matter. Here, I'll just show you. Pop. There. That might even be... No, it's not the same one. Just hit reverse and you're done. Anyway, I'm going to delete that because I don't want that in there. So with those two added together, those two transitions, it sounds pretty fucking gnarly. Listen to it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and describe what I did for the chorus. It's really just the reverse pad from the intro, except to compensate for the fact that all the notes are going to be backwards and the chords are going to be backwards. I just cut it up. So literally this one right here is just the beginning and then it just goes backwards. But I flipped it all backwards so that way, you know, it sounds chordally correct and the transitions are right and it fits. So it doesn't sort of mix you up when you're transitioning into the hook. For like a rapper to get on this beat, and if you were trying to like produce for another rapper, you wouldn't want to confuse them. God damn, you wouldn't want to confuse them when they were going into the hook. I'll pop it open so you can see what's going on. Here's a little secret. It's exactly the same as the beat, except instead of the right here on this hat right here, I made it. You know what? We're missing something. Something's not quite right. That's what's not quite right. So this is called the gross beat. It's super gross. It's super nasty. What I can do with the gross beat is a lot of stuff. Basically, all I did is I put a 1 beat gate here, and then what that will do is when I play the sample, it'll cut out the noises. Dun, 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 dun. This is basically a timeline of the volume. So right up here at the top, if I were to move this dot up to the top, it would make it full volume for here. And down here, when this dot is at the bottom, it'll make it 0 volume, so you don't hear anything. Then to make it sound not as intense of an effect, I pulled it back a little bit on the master dial right here, plug-in master dial. It's like a wet dry mixer thing. I'm not really sure what it's called. I'm not formally trained on anything. I'm just doing shit. This is what it's going to sound like all the way up. So it gives you that poppy feel, but I want to show you what it sounds like about halfway so you know what I was going for when I wanted to make it poppy but not too aggressive. This is it with nothing. This is it halfway. I don't really like it halfway. It sounds a little wrong. This is where I kept it. so you can still kind of hear the bottoms. This is without the bottoms completely. Anyway, yeah, so to do an automation clip like this, I highlighted by right-clicking, dragging, pulling it to however long I wanted it, going over to the limiter, the mixer, right-clicking on this, create automation clip, and bada bing, bada boom, gross beat, mix level, and then you just click on it, drag the motherfucker, and I'm gonna undo that because I don't wanna fuck. Sounds pretty hot going into the chorus. Let's listen to it. All right, so we got that down. And as an addition to this new type of video, I feel like if I keep doing these, I want to promote like different types of music that I'm like currently listening to, like low-key underground artists. So if you see right back here, I have an album from a new band called Family Vacation. The album is called America. It's a good one. It's a nice little listen. I'll actually put that up on the screen in a better way so you can see it, and also there will be a link in the description to their Bandcamp. I bought this for like $7, super cheap. It was a steal. It's a good album. It took me through a variety of emotions as it took me on a vacation outside of my normal way and showed me a new way of life through America. Alright, so that was Elijah's reviews. On to the video. I'm going to show you what I did right here really quick, and then we'll probably call it quits for today. I need to go eat some food. So what I wanted to do is transition from the hook back into the beat. And in order to do that, I wanted to add some space, sort of like a bridge, so it's not just like hook, 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 immediately into the next verse. I wanted to give the beat some room to express itself and let the music ride and really enjoy the moment. So I took one of these reverse pads that was originally right here, and I hit this button down here, make unique as sample. And what you can do is save it as a new thing. I usually don't name it. My shit gets pretty messy sometimes. I'll just hit save, and what it will do is it'll change its color to an ugly fucking color, and it'll make it look like this. But what I can do from there is hit that normalize button, which will make it pop. It will make it really fucking loud. And then what I do from there is go back to that technique, that advanced Pokemon trainer technique that I showed you earlier. And I'm not actually being sarcastic. This is a little bit of an advanced technique. I essentially adjusted the tempo of the whole song. So I'll show you in a demonstration what it looks like right up here. So look up here, you fucking dumbasses. Did you see that? So before the red thingy, it goes 142, and then it hits the red thingy. 105. Oh my god. So this is something that is sort of tricky to get to sound right, and if you want to have this effect where the beat actually slows down and you can hear that changing, and I actually used this in a song on my previous video. I think it's the one that the video right before this one, called Insecure. Go check it out. It's a little bit of a 2-minute beat. Feel free to download that beat and rap over it. Do whatever you want. I'm really just trying to like give out things right now. I also made the video when I was in LA, and I filmed this Albert Einstein mural on the wall, and then I just cut it up and put on some distortions. And anyway, shameless plug aside, let's get back to the beat at hand. But yeah, anyway, if you want to listen to that effect and the practicality and the practical application of an actual song, you can listen to that video, or you can listen to JID's album. So basically back to the tempo thing, I created my workspace area, created a new loop, then I went into the time meter on this new loop and I adjusted this. If you see down there, the pad will actually lengthen and grow according to where I set the time length. And it will sort of snap into the place of the beat markers. So whatever beat you have it on, it'll snap to that. And this is so fancy, so useful because it will automatically adjust to the tempo of the song. And as it does that, it stretches and lengthens the size of the sample to fit into the beat, which makes it a lot longer or shorter according to the tempo of the song. But as a result of that, and sort of a side effect of that, it adjusts the pitch of it too, because it's actually like mathematically like financing how to make it fit into that short of a time frame, so it like adjusts to the pitch and stuff. It sounds pretty cool. I'm not a scientist. This second one right here is just a volume changer. I just did it right here for volume, and basically it just makes it go quieter. Ramen break. So let's listen. All right. And as music goes, not a lot of it makes a whole lot of sense until it's all in the context together. So we're going to listen to that right now. I mean, fuck it, you might not even like this beat. I don't necessarily like this beat. I think it's a little bit cool, but like, it's not the best beat in the world. But I hope this gives you an idea of the thought process and the process to making beats in the first place. And if you want to make your own beats, I recommend using Fruity Loops. So that about wraps it up for like the basic beats. We got that chill in there, we got a little bit of hip hop, we got a little bit of that hippity hop, hip hitty hop. So let's go into just putting in some like background vocals. Make it pop. Gotta make that shit pop.
These waterworks, I'm on my own too. Oh, maybe I won't be needing you. I'm alive, got no fog on my visuals. I had to drive so careful on your frozen road. I see the clearer picture right now, it's without you. No shade, just teeth, but you were shaping up my windshield. I knew a crash was coming if I didn't turn, causing all these problems and you never learn. I said it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I said enough. I said it while my eyes locked on a Benz truck. You said you know I'd come back, but I pulled through. But I'll be damned if I said I wasn't missing you. Yeah, bitch, I'm bored. You buried me and I'm broken. Oh, I don't need you, but I miss you. And 1, 2, 3, I'm counting heartaches in my rear view. But no, I'm not folding. Grinding with you might have been my greatest mistake. You had your hand down my back like a ventriloquist act. I saw a mirage today where we were still on. I finally am free, but it's just too cold in this room. I've been this way since like always. Maybe I was too quick, maybe I was too cold. Maybe I don't understand why you need me like that. Can you just hold your own? Yeah, I know that sounds bad. Let's work this out, I think I might be wrong. If this shit's still standing after I wrote the song, maybe I'm too insecure and you made me whole. Who knows? Let's go, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, bitch, I'm bold.